Okay.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good.
Let's hope the stream works this time. Let's hope the chat works.
Yeah, hopefully. YouTube and it's glitchy witchy.
No, okay. Nationverse, welcome in. Happy Pokemon Day.
Boggle.
Boggle.
Oh, it's Pokemon Day? No,
It is
I'm not a
Pokemon
fan of
Day.
Pokemon. I'm not a fan of Pokemon, so I wouldn't know. I did watch the anime a lot as a kid, so
Yeah.
I should tell you something. Hello, Agent.
Hey guys, I'm not gonna be talking much. If anything, I'm just here to say hi. Hope you guys have a fun stream. I'm at work, so again, just here to say hi. You have
Okay.
fun.
Hello.
Alright then.
All right, guys. I'll be around, but I can't text or to do anything. So yeah, have fun torturing yourself with Pokemon.
Nah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hello, MC.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going, you two?
Not bad. Just thought
I'm
I'd
fine,
play
thank
some Pokemon on Pokemon Day. Kendra, hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
Kendra. I love your art, by the way, Kendra.
Oh yeah, happy. I can't play that game because my parents thought it was demonic day. Woohoo! This is one of this is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Pokemon was the reason my parents made me throw out freaking when I had Super Smash Bros. They made me throw it out, but my mom did, but my friend had a copy, so he gave it to me. I know how much I talk about me not being a gamer because of my upbringing. Pokemon was part of the reason why, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I saw the new starters. I didn't even know that there was a so the thing is I don't really care about Pokemon nowadays, so I don't really know all the new stuff. But I just checked and I saw the new starters and I saw it's like Winds and Waves or something. Those are the new games.
I wasn't allowed to care.
By the way, I've been playing the Carters too, some mods, and Miharu. If you want to play a racing game where Crystal is the playable character, then that's your go-to.
Oh yeah, I saw all the mods for it.
Yeah, I've gotten into it and I'm downloading all the mods and it's like, okay, this is my go-to kart racer now. It pretty much has like the same kind of mechanics as like Crash Team Racing and all that, so it was easy enough for me to get into in that case. JP Noir, your name is the Carters 2 Turbo Charge, I think it's called. Yeah, that has a crystal mode in it.
Didn't Sonic turn 35 this year, or am I tripping? No,
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Sonic. Yeah, turn 35 this year. Huh? So a lot of anniversaries, I guess. Game anniversaries this year, I should say. By 5s and 10s.
God, Leech Seed was the only thing that saved me there. Holy shit. Damn it.
Also, last week was the Legend of Zelda's 40th. Yeah. I didn't know about that, but yeah. I believe there's an anniversary every other week now.
Boggle.
Because the new Gecko starter and the Gecko starter only. Yeah, I know.
Last week was Legend of Zelda's 40th anniversary. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
Crash
crazy.
Bandicoot is also celebrating. 30 years this year. Yeah. Oh, and yeah.
I find it hard to believe that Zelda is older than me. Holy fucking shit.
Literally everything's older than me these days. Huh?
But then again, yeah, Tomb Raider is also turning 30 this year.
Zelda, I can believe. It's like in the Mario era, almost, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Wait.
Yeah, 1986 was like the year of 3D gaming revolutionizing.
The 80s?
Like, yeah.
Really? I thought it was like the 90s or like 2000s.
No, I mean like 1996. It was like the year where
Oh, 96. I think you said 86.
like Crash Bandicoot, Tomb Raider, Resident
Zelda dropped-
Evil, and Super
Zelda
Mario
dropped in
64. Yeah.
Video game fans are eating. But then again, when they're not. Also, we're finally in an era where video game movies are good.
Took us 2 decades to do it. Mind you, I suppose you know the
People
bad
like-
video,
Go on. Go on.
the bad video game movies back in like the early 90s or whatever. They had their certain charm to them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, a lot of movies that were quote-unquote bad in the 90s and early 2000s can usually be like written off as that's the era they were from, so of course they were like that.
Yeah, and of course,
Damn it.
you know, you had Bob Hoskins playing as Mario, and John Leguizamo as Luigi. I mean,
The only-
I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty charming duo, if you know what I mean.
John Leguizamo was my favorite character in the United States, being Sid, but John Leguizamo himself, I like don't watch any movies that he's in.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of video game movies, for some, a lot, I 100% admit nostalgia bias here, but I like Pixels. Most people didn't like it though.
It was fine. I thought it was kind of funny.
Like when I was a kid, my favorite game was Pac-Man. Like I'm not even joking, my favorite game really was Pac-Man. I downloaded all the different Pac-Man World, Pac-Man Arcade, like all the different apps on the App Store back in like the 2000s, 2010s that they had. Like I was really big on Pac-Man. So seeing a movie that like, well, the main marketing being Pac-Man, you know, a giant Pac-Man to the city, like that made, you know, 10-year-old me like jump for joy. And then seeing all the other games involved, like Tetris. I wish they used Tetris more because I like Tetris. But yeah, the main marketing being, you know, Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and, you know, stuff everybody knows, like all these vintage games coming to life as pixels, you know, like real life pixels. Like I thought that was like the coolest thing ever.
I mean, Pac-Man was like the first video game mascot before the likes of Donkey Kong and Mario anyway, so...
Plus, like, when Pixels dropped, they were celebrating Pac-Man's 35th anniversary at the time.
Right, okay.
So that was like the main, also on the marketing poster. Like, the marketing, the main poster for the movie is kind of misleading because Pac-Man does not get that big in the poster. But, like, that was the main marketing, so that got me hyped for the movie.
Okay.
I think people just don't like Adam Sandler, though.
Oh look, there's Meowth.
Meow.
Meowth, that's right.
Oh my freaking god.
I love that man!
My introduction to Meowth was him being dressed up like a pimp. That's the guy that looks like. Go on.
I mean, he has that thing on his head on his forehead for a reason, you know?
So the reason I say that is because, so I was watching this rap battle parody, and the rap battle was between Pokemon and My Little Pony, and at the very end, Meowth shows up and roasts everybody. That's my introduction to his character.
Alright.
I know that Sandshrew is really good for this gym, but I need to level her up, or else I'm not gonna be doing much of anything.
That would help, but I'm not a Pokemon expert. Like, I'm far from it. Like, very far from it. Let's go, but don't cheat. Okay, I had some cheat codes with me, but okay. Remember when your Pokemon faints, you must eat them.
You must eat
Oh
them.
well. Oh, that's my dinner. That's my dinner sorted out, I suppose. Mind you, in the Pokemon universe, what do like the human characters eat if like Pokemon are like the usual wildlife or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it was off screen.
Is there some like McDonald's counterpart to like for Pokemon or whatever? That sounds really disturbing if I'm being honest.
Okay, Donald's.
Yeah.
Or like Clucking Bell from Grand Theft Auto.
They ate berries. That's what Nuclear Crowd said.
Yeah, I don't know what berries is, but probably yeah.
I think he means actual berries, like blueberries, strawberries. He just spelled it wrong.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I took a trip down to berries. No big deal.
So I suppose like humans in this universe just evolved to sustain themselves with like non-meat products.
Sounds like a vegan paradise, which sounds like normal hell. No kidding.
Yeah.
SK9, no, SK9, SKN64 Productions. Happy Pokemon Day, Miharu. Also, other comments were saying that.
Happy Pokemon Day. Yeah, XP share makes things hella easier.
Yeah, I mean,
This stuff is annoying. I don't even know how I ever did this. Okay, map. Yeah, can I like go back to Mount Moon or go back to a place where there's like lower level Pokemon that can grind better?
yeah. I'm assuming this is like Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is also giving me like Legend of Zelda, like Link to the Past vibes, which is a game I tried to play, but I could never get far in it because I just got lost, and it's like, you know what? I can't be arsed with this, you know.
Freaking God, I can't even take 2 steps. Oh, fuck.
Ratata, ratata. Would you cut the tree? Sure, I'll cut it. I need some wood anyway, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Oh, Santa type.
Gabby.
Okay.
There we go.
I think he's just looking at you with his backpack instead of just facing forward.
Okay. my god, Pokemon just keep getting stronger and stronger this way. I want them to get weaker. I need to go back to the weaker places, but I don't even know how to get there. I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully this works. I don't know if this is how it works, but let's hope. Good.
It's super effective. Yes, it is. Now, this is coming from someone who doesn't even play Pokemon games that much.
No thank you, I do not accept battles. Oh, yeah, also this is on an emulator, so I don't know how that would work.
An emulator with online stuff.
Yeah.
Mind you, that would be pretty cool though. He's fast asleep, what, during a battle? For Christ's sake. I think there is a way to play multiplayer on emulators, Nuclear says. Alright, okay. Online, anyway. Okay.
Alright.
I mean, I wouldn't know because I'm not an expert in that stuff, but it's good to know that there is a way to do that. I don't know the method. I haven't tried it myself. All right, okay then.
So I don't know exactly what dictates how many, like, how many XP points that I get. Like when defeating an enemy.
Yeah.
Biepshi, hello, happy Pokemon Day, and hello, Overseer.
Hello.
The only thing I know is that, like, Audino gives you a lot of XP for some reason.
Back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
The XP thing. You know, whenever someone says XP in text, I just think it was like
The tongue sticking out.
yeah.
In context, I understand it's XP, but yeah, when you look at XP sideways, it looks like the tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
Same deal with like when you say Disney XD. XD looks like, you know, laughing.
The
Especially 'cause
laughing?
people like me and Miharu,
Disney laughing.
we Disney that could have worked honestly as their marketing, but that's not what they did. XD was just, you ask them what XD means, like I don't know, we just think it looks cool. I'm not even joking. That's why they named it Disney XD. They thought XD looked cool.
Or when you say like Sonic Adventure. When you say like Sonic Adventure DX, what is that? What is the
Oh my
DX?
god, snap out of your damn
Browning.
confusion.
Frowning.
Yeah.
And in the
Oh my god! You're gonna
And
take
the
out my best Pokemon! What the fuck is wrong with you?
and in the process, Disney XD killing off Jetix.
Jetix. Those were the days, wasn't it?
I'm mad because I remember them getting shut down. I remember the countdown to Disney XD like it was yesterday, and I was 4 years old when it happened, which I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And I thought that Jetix was being moved somewhere, not that Disney XD was completely replacing it.
Come on!
Yeah, kids, this is the main reason why you shouldn't eat lettuce or any of your vegetables.
Remember, kids, don't eat your vegetables.
It ain't good enough against strong Pokemon.
The World of Jetix and Magic Convention. Yeah, again, I was really little when Jetix got shut down, so I didn't get to experience it like many 2000s kid did. Oh well.
At least something worked.
Playhouse Disney, I was old enough to remember that. Playhouse Disney also got shut down, and then they replaced it with Disney Junior.
Yeah. I'll be RB.
See you soon. Yin Yang. I can't believe I didn't watch Yin Yang Yo growing up, Nuclear Crowd. The reason I say this is because it was made by the same guy who made Wild Wubsy, and I watched that every other day. Money Jr. Sounds like you had quite the childhood, Nuclear Crowd.
Ah! Freaking attack missing. Come on. Oh my god, don't poison me. Fuck.
You are positively wonderful! I love you!
Hey! BFJ, thank you! Thank you for the gift subs.
From big friendly giants to big friendly gifter.
It's giving you major PS1 vibes? Yeah, that was the point. I thought it specifically so it would look like that.
It was designed to make everybody in the chat feel old.
Exactly. Designed to make everybody feel old and make me feel older.
Alright, I'm back.
And make me feel like I haven't been born yet.
And make me feel like a small, tiny fetus.
Oh my god!
We're, talk-
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Welcome back, Marky.
we're talking about how some of us are feeling like grandparents right now.
Yeah.
Y'all are. I feel like I barely existing. Barely started existing.
You were like a sperm in your dad's. You know.
Yes. Yes. His balls. Yes. I can't believe. I'm sorry to keep that conversation forward, but I remember when Miharu was on one of Jack's streams, she was like she pointed out how it was ridiculous that only men describe it as us being sperm when
It's
in reality,
true!
You know, it's. I don't know, because we're guys. You know, when you think sperm, you think guys, and you think egg, you think woman. So that's why guys describe themselves as, you know, sperm.
I know, but like
Yeah.
that's not
Like,
that's not how it works.
That's what I don't know the ins and outs of anatomy. speaking of PS1, have you played the Land Before Time PS1 game? Really? Wow. Littlefoot had a jump similar to Spyro.
No, I
Listen,
haven't played
listen.
that one.
Listen,
Gotta be
Land
the
Before
depressing PS game.
Listen, Land Before Time has so many sequels. I'm not surprised it has a PS1 game. Okay.
I've seen a couple sequels. I don't think I've watched the first Land Before Time. I don't think I've watched the first one all the way through. And if I have, it's been a long, long time. And to this day, I'm really upset about Judith Barzi's passing.
Oh my god, yeah, that is like one of the most tragic stories that could happen to like a child actress.
She would have been 46 this year, I believe.
Oh my god.
No. Wait, let me check. I think she would have been 40. Yeah, no, she would have been 48. She would have been 48 this year. Yeah, every time we read about this, I get so upset, especially because Don Bluth said that he was planning on using her more, meaning that we would have a lot more movies with her right now if she was still alive.
God, like she was. When you watch the ending scene, and like all dogs go to heaven, it just really hits hard, like super hard.
That was her last line that she ever recorded, I believe, and I think Bert had to re-record a bunch of times. He kept crying throughout recording that scene.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
All because of her bastard father.
So much potential, so much life ahead of her.
Flut. Yes, Flut is a Jack and Daxter reference.
Is it? Oh, is it now? Alright, okay.
Land Before Time is being compared to Barney? What? Ow!
I mean, I'm not terribly surprised because, you know, dinosaurs and all that, but, you know.
So because they both have they're both dinosaurs, that's a compare. What?
Listen. Some people, man. Some people, you know. Listen, if you put Barney in the world of Land Before Time, the Sharptooth would have teared him apart in like no seconds flat.
Nah, Barney would have given him a hug and said everything's gonna be okay, like pre-H Steven universe, and it would have been fine. Exactly. Comparing Scooby-Doo to Blue's Clues, those are completely different, despite having dogs in them. Blue's Clues hit though.
No, but a lot of people compare Land Before Time to now to Ice Age because, you know, they have like so many sequels or those. Yeah, and the fact that they keep churning out sequels. Well, in Land Before Time's case, they stopped doing it. Stopped doing it a long time ago, but you know.
At least weren't the Land Before Time? Weren't they all made by the same company though? Like all the Land Before Time sequels? Or am I tripping?
Yeah. Actually, I think most of the Land Before Time sequels were like MGM. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Actually,
I'm looking. Universal. They've all Universal.
Universal and Ice Age was 20th Century Fox.
And Blue Sky. But then Disney shut down Blue Sky after 5. And then now they're coming back with 6, which is why I'm not seeing it.
Well, they're also making Toy Story 5, so you can't be surprised.
Also not seeing it. I've said it before, and I was talking with myself about this earlier today. 3 is just like I know everyone says 3 is the perfect name, but like it is though.
I mean, like, yeah, because I mean, it's not like you can't do other ideas outside of 3, the third Toy Story movie, but it's like you might as well just do it in like a TV series or something.
Make shorts that are like day in the life of like Bonnie's life and, you know, the toys. You know, those are always fun, but like a full-on theatrical.
Yeah, exactly.
like, I feel like Toy Story 3 goes double. People focus on like, so Toy Story, like that's also Toy Story 3 is like one of the few sequels that came out like years after its predecessor that like actually works that well, because you know people who were kids in 1995 and 1999 were likely at the latter end of high school or going to college at the same age that Andy was. So in their mind, it was them ready to, you know, move on with their lives. You know, they're not kids anymore. Time to move on with their lives. And as for me, because I was 5 years old when Toy Story 3 came out, I saw myself in the shoes of Bonnie, you know, the newer generation that the older generation is passing down their legacy towards. So that's why 3 means a lot to me. I think 2 is the fan favorite, but 3 is my favorite thematically.
3 is my
and
favorite.
4 and 5. 2 is my
Yeah.
favorite technically, but 3 is my favorite thematically. 3 being a love letter and almost like a farewell to the 90s kids, while for the people who were little, like Bonnie, like me, that was, you know, like it was something for us as well. Especially as we grew up watching the other movies, you know, on our own time. And 4 and 5 just throw that under the water.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. And like, I think my favorite is probably the second movie. I don't know. I just like to say. Yeah, but I just say that because, you know, I think it's just the settings and all that are my favorite. But then again, I haven't watched the third one in a while, so if I watch that again, it might end up being my favorite. But again, who knows? But
Like I said,
yeah.
2 is gone.
No. You continue.
Like I said, 2 is my favorite technically. Like as movies by themselves, 2 is my favorite. But like when it comes down to the themes and the messaging, then 3 takes it home for me. Just because again, it's just a perfect storybook ending.
Yeah, I mean, like when I first watched Toy Story 4, I was like, yeah, I'm not digging this at all.
I've only seen
I
clips,
liked it.
including the
I still
very
thought it
ending.
was a good movie.
I've seen clips.
I mean, it was fine. It was fine, but you know, it just never gave me the urge to like rewatch it on like multiple occasions. You know.
I saw clips of 4, and like I saw the very end where like Buzz and Woody say goodbye, and I'm like, okay, wow, it's the real ending now. And then they announced 5.
Well, in 5, they did the trailer, and they're doing like "You Got a Friend in Me" with Randy Newman's voice and everything. And I'm like, okay, this has to be the last one. It has to be. And I'm like, no, come on, this is Disney we're talking about, you know.
Yeah, no. We're gonna get Toy Story 6. It's Toy Story 6 next decade, Brett.
They're at Toy Story 20 in like
Oh my
2050.
That'd be horrendous. People are praising Toy Story 5 because like finally they're gonna talk about they're gonna call out the iPad kids. I'm like, the parents of Gen Alpha are millennials. So who are y'all blaming again? I'm not saying you two. I'm just saying in general.
But I mean, it's like, shouldn't they have done that for like the 4th movie? Because it's like,
Get on my
Oh my god.
nah, because Gen Alpha, the 4th movie came out in 2019, which is before COVID, and iPad kid syndrome wasn't really a thing till after COVID, because everybody was on their tablets, you know, from being at home from school.
yeah, but I still think, you know, iPads have been a lot longer since before even COVID, so I'd figured they would have done it
But
for the
kids being
4th
addicted.
movie.
Kids being addicted increased after COVID, is what I'm trying to say. And Toy Story 4 came out in
Oh, yeah.
2018.
Well, I guess COVID is canon in the Toy Story universe as well.
Pretty much. Might as well be. But yeah, people are like, I've seen a bunch of people like, oh, finally you're gonna call it the iPad kids, and you know, the parents who, you know, just give their kids iPads and, you know, call it a day. I'm like, okay, but like, you guys are their parents. You guys bought them those iPads. So who are you getting upset with?
Yeah, it's like the parents are the real villains of Toy Story 5. So
Last time I checked, kids can't buy themselves iPads. So who are you getting mad at?
yeah, they're the real villains of Toy Story 5. So there you go.
They won't acknowledge that though. No, they'll never acknowledge that. They're not that self-aware.
So of course not. I mean, I don't know. I definitely don't think I'll be paying money to see it in cinema, but you know.
Nuclear Crowd 503. Miharu is fighting for her life, and everyone is talking about movies. Welcome to the server. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Huh.
We'll charge you $5 per hour.
Miharu screams at video game antagonist, and everyone else is like, yeah, so, the state of the entertainment world.
So anyway,
you guys heard about Paramount buying, Warner Brothers, right?
Okay, that I did not know of.
Yeah, apparently Paramount
Unless Alright, okay, I thought you were joking there for a minute, but okay.
I phrased it as a joke to lead into what I was gonna say, which is, yeah, Paramount won the bidding wars. Netflix backed out.
Alright.
Oh dear. All I can say is, oh dear. I will say, I think people have... Okay, well, I guess, what are your thoughts on it before I continue on? Because I have a lot to say.
yeah, of course it hit again. Fuck you, Fury Attack. Fuck you. Damn it, I will
Those are
never
really good.
level up Sandrine at this point.
Those are quite the thoughts. Marky, thoughts on it?
Was it Paramount buying... Sorry, Disney buying Paramount, or what? Or was it the other way around? Sorry.
Paramount bought Warner Brothers, or is going to buy Warner Brothers.
Alright, I don't know, I'm not really knowledgeable about Paramount, to be honest, so it doesn't really...
Oh, that would have been so good for Sandrine. I would have leveled her up so much with that. Fuck.
Nuclear Crowd just said, Miharu, language, say it in dinosaur.
No.
What do you want her
Listen,
to roar in the microphone?
Listen, she's the Fox Queen. She can use whatever language she wants.
Do you want her to roar into the camera? Nuclear Crowd just said yes. Commission it then, dang it.
But yeah, I never knew that
You are
Paramount
positively wonderful.
acquired the
I love
rights to
you.
Warner Brothers. That's news to me.
Netflix was gonna get it, but Netflix and Paramount got into a bidding war, and for a long time people believed Netflix was gonna buy Warner Brothers, but now Paramount is gonna buy Warner Brothers, which I have strong limit. People didn't want either to buy them, but people thought Netflix was the lesser of two evils. In my personal opinion, Paramount is the lesser of two evils when it comes to buying Warner Brothers because, A, Paramount and Warner Brothers have worked together in the past. Like, they've actually worked together in the past. So, it's like Disney buying Pixar. Disney and Pixar worked together, and now Disney one bought the other. It's not the best thing ever, but at least, you know, familiar territory. And the second thing is at least movies will be in theaters now. If Netflix bought Warner Brothers, that means literally everything would be on Netflix, and I don't want that.
Yeah. Mutant Dive, thank
Yes.
you for the gift subs. BFG beat you to it today.
Thank you. It's like, you know, if Paramount is buying Warner Brothers, then what does that mean for like Warner Brothers properties like Looney Tunes and all that?
Everything is owned by Paramount, which is ridiculous in my opinion, because I mean, it's like Disney buying Fox, but a million times larger, because like Fox was a legacy. Fox was one of the big Hollywood studios, only for Disney to buy them. And Warner Brothers was one of the big Hollywood studios, only for Paramount to buy them. Oh, what the frick is next?
Miharu, if you had the choice between being bought by Disney or Paramount, who would you pick?
The rights to me.
I don't think I should be bought by anyone.
Yeah. Exactly.
Disney already bought a Fox, just not her.
Yeah.
That just means there were previously like 8 major Hollywood studios, and then there was 5. There was Universal. The current 5 are Universal, Paramount, Warner Brothers, Disney, and Sony. After this, that's gonna leave 4: Universal, Paramount, owning Warner Brothers, Disney, and Sony. So what the frick is next? Disney gonna buy Sony? Is Universal gonna buy Sony? What the frick is next?
Like Nintendo buying them all or something? I don't know.
That would be hell. I see Disney buying Nintendo. I see Sony or Disney buying Nintendo before I see Nintendo buying them. As greedy as Nintendo is.
Yeah. So we're all gonna be owned by some big fashion corporation, and I don't like that. Not one bit. Not one single bit.
I literally joke that one day we're gonna be in the future. There's gonna be like every single entertainment company is gonna be merged into one big thing. I feel like that joke I made is going to, or that scenario that I came up with in my head is becoming closer and closer to reality every single day. Like a few decades, and you know, every single Universal, Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers, Sony, all of it's gonna be, you know, merged together as one big thing. Every single movie made by the exact same people.
At least we'll get our own theme park or something, or I don't know.
Oh my God.
That won't be worth it.
Introducing frickin' Sony World. That sounds like hell.
Yeah. God forbid, yeah. Doesn't Paramount own, or did they used to own, like Nickelodeon or something?
They currently own them. They've owned them since day one.
Yeah. Oh God. So if they now own Warner Brothers, that means we get a Looney Tunes and SpongeBob crossover, and I'm like, no.
People have been saying that.
No.
Saying that.
Please, no.
People have been saying this day one, like, oh, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon coming together. We're gonna get all these crossovers. Like, bro, that's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna give fans, you know, stuff like that. They're just gonna hoard the fact that they own all these IPs over everyone's head and then milk them in different ways.
Yeah,
like
let's
Nickelodeon
keep
is
it
dead
that.
right now. Go on.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. Yeah.
It was literally excuse me. What was I gonna say? It was rumored that the Loud House was getting canceled. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but there's rumored that the Loud House is getting canceled. Which that was like the only other show competing with SpongeBob, and if that's canceled, that means SpongeBob is literally like the only thing left, or one of the only things left.
Yeah. I mean, Cartoon Network and Nick have collabed before. I mean, I don't deny that. I don't deny that one bit.
Not really. The only time they quote unquote collabed was when they roasted each other, but they didn't really collaborate. Like Nickelodeon had this thing called when Nickelodeon did their advertisement in the 90s or the early 2000s, I think it was the 90s. They're like tune out of ordinary tunes, and like in the word ordinary tunes looked like the Cartoon Network logo. And then later down the line, Cartoon Network did an advertisement to air on Nickelodeon, and they had an orange background, and they were like, Cartoon Network is, you know, doing something cool. Come to our channel instead. So yeah, them taking shots at each other is, you know, that happens, yeah. But like, what's the word? But them actually full on collaborating. The closest we got to that was Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossing over. But other than that, them actually crossing over, that's not gonna happen.
Oh wow. Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Wow.
But that was more Warner Brothers and Nick, not Cartoon Network and Nick. But that was the closest thing we got to that.
Some, like, I think a Kung Fu Panda and TMNT crossover is more likely to happen than that. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was rated. Yeah. Plus it was PG-13, so it wouldn't be on it.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, you think, oh, imagine if all these cartoons crossed over, but then you know you see the companies collaborating, you think, oh, this is about to be a mess.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Cartoon Network for Sonic Razor Chronicles. Yeah, that's not happening.
No, unless Sega is willing to pay big money for it, which they won't. If they will, then you can expect Ed, and Eddie to be in Sonic Cross Worlds, but you know,
That'd be awesome, but no.
no. You know, go to the Carters 2 Turbo Challenge for that, because you have the mods and everything. Which I'm currently playing right now, and it's friggin' awesome. Just like how Peter shot Quagmire. I mean, isn't that like most Family Guy episodes?
Most family. I think most Family Guy humor relies on shock value.
Pretty much, yeah. I've always been, you know, preferable to The Simpsons. At least the older Simpsons, you know.
Oh yes, the show that's gonna go on forever until one of the voice actors passes away. One of the main ones, I should say.
Unless they decide to use AI, unfortunately.
I don't think Matt Groening would want that, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if Disney, since Disney owns it, they would probably go for it, or they would probably try that.
Yeah, unfortunately. But then again, it's not like Simpsons was like, you know, still going strong. Like it lost its way like half a century ago. If you know what I mean.
Back in 2001.
I'm exaggerating a wee bit, but yeah. I mean, their prime was like 1989 to
Their prime was when they started. Then they went down after that.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. Like, I think season 1 of Simpsons is kind of rough and it hasn't aged well at all. Like if you look at the animation, it's like it's very primitive. I think
Late 80s.
I think like
Just getting started.
yeah, late 80s, early 90s, and it's like then you get to like season 2 and it's a bit better, but it's not. It's still a bit rough. But then you get to season 3 and it's like that's when it reaches its stride, I believe.
Has anyone seen Slugterra? Oh my god, I love Slugterra.
What the frick is that?
Nobody ever talks about that. I love Slugterra.
What is it? Oh, is it
It's
cartoon?
a show. It's a cartoon.
I'm gonna look that up. I'll look it up.
It aired in Canada. It didn't air in. Yeah, it was on. Miharu, where did you watch it?
Online. It's one of those obscure Canadian cartoons, but then again, I grew up with Reboot, like the Canadian cartoon, so.
Yeah, I am not familiar with Slugterra, like, at all. Like, one bit.
I'm no stranger to obscure Canadian cartoons. I mean, not obscure, but like, I'm no stranger to Canadian cartoons. A lot of times Teletoon stuff would air in the U.S. near on different networks, like Total Drama.
It was on
Actually,
Disney XD.
I don't think I ever finished Slugterra.
In Canada.
but-
It was on Disney XD in Canada, and then it was on Netflix, which is why I didn't see it, because it was in Canada.
That's exactly why I never saw it, because I was just some lonely peasant in the UK.
And I was the next door neighbor that wasn't invited to the party in the US. Miharu got invited, apparently.
Huh. I think I was on like the last season. I forgot. I got a little confused on the episode order because like there was the last there was like the last season, but there was also like a movie, but then like it was the last season like was the movie, just you know, it was like split up into different episodes. I got all confused.
Sam Vincent was in it anyway, and he's cool, so I probably would have enjoyed it. I like Sam Vincent.
I mean, he's a prolific Canadian voice actor, so
I
Yeah,
want to meet him.
he
he
double
was in
D.
the other. He was in the other Disney XD Netflix show I like, Max Steel.
I love Max Steel.
I didn't watch it when it first aired on Disney XD, but I watched it on Netflix, and it's fun.
I loved Max Steel. Like so I watched a lot of episodes, and then like the last but I never finished it either because there was a weird like art style change or I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know if
remember
there
that.
was an art style change or like the characters just got weird, and like I'm like what the fuck's going on, and stop watching.
I forgot why I stopped watching, but I just know that did it have a cliffhanger or no? I forgot.
I don't remember.
Apparently they had some animated movies. Speaking of that, I really hate
I also grew
Really
up
hate out,
with the 2002 He-Man series, and that was Canadian as well. It had all Canadian cast.
I know literally nothing about He-Man other than that stupid "Hey Hey Hey" meme.
I love
I'm
that.
trying to think of other.
That is all I know
Canadian-
about He-Man. I know nothing else.
I'm trying to think of other like Canadian shows that I grew up with. Did anybody remember a show called Yvonne of the Yukon?
Nope,
What the
don't
frick
know
is
that one.
That was like a French guy who got like frozen in ice from the French Revolution or something, and then he got exported to Alaska or something. And the only reason he got thawed out of ice was because a husky peed on him or something. And it's
That's
I
interesting.
don't know.
What the frick?
Hang on. It was like Yvonne of the Yukon. Hang on, I'm gonna look up. Yeah, here it is. And normally I don't like, pasting, Wikipedia articles, but in this case, here you go.
I found.
Did anyone else
Yeah,
watch
I'm gonna-
Chop Socky Chooks, or am I the only person that cared in the entire universe?
What was that?
Chop Socky Chooks.
What the frick is that? Chop Socky Chip. What the? Where was this on? Cartoon
It was on Cartoon Network, yeah.
In the UK.
Yeah, in the UK, and then it was on. No, it made its way. It made its way over here in like 2008 or so.
2008, 2009. I don't think I remember this, which is weird because I watched I watched late 2K, late 2000s Cartoon Network. So, but I don't think I see this. I don't think I remember this. I'm sorry. I probably would have, but I don't think I remember this. Wait. I'm looking at. I need to see screenshots. Maybe I. I don't think I remember this. I might have seen the art style before, but I don't think I remember this, or at least not enough for me to care about it.
That's okay. It was a weird show. Like, it was weird, and I do agree with that, but it doesn't change the fact that Dr. Wasabi is my favorite cartoon character in the history of forever. I love him so much.
You simp.
He's so cute. He's funny.
Dear God Almighty. Little John Brown was wholesome. But as far as Canadian Cartoon Network, I mean, the big hitter was Zed and Nettie.
I mean, that's to be expected, yeah.
Well, that and Total Drama.
Jackie Chan Adventures was the fucking shit! I love Kids WB.
Oh, I always watched. I mean, I didn't watch all the episodes of Jackie Chan Adventures, but I remember watching it a lot.
I heard about it, never watched it.
When the UK like channels always like put it on.
Oh, Cartoon Network, you were so diverse back then, and now you are sad.
But for the most part, they never included like the short video clips at the end of the real Jackie Chan in my country. So they always stopped after that. Before that.
Ouch.
Yeah. Like I used to tape like a lot of I used to use VHA tapes and tape like some of my favorite UK channels, and a lot of them had like the Jackie Chan Adventures episodes. Obviously they're like lost to time now, but yeah, I always watched them when I had them.
Nice.
I remember the time. I remember when like they were like it was around the time when the season like it was the season when they were like looking for the Oni masks.
Yes,
I think
that's
it was,
a good
yeah.
one.
Yeah, that was the season that I watched them a lot.
Yeah, that's season 4.
Oh yeah, season 4, yeah.
I unfortunately grew up in the era where CN got real. Shaolin Showdown.
Shaolin Showdown is the best!
I didn't watch. I don't think it. I think it was. Wait, when did it air? I forgot. Shaolin Showdown.
2003.
2003 to. I don't know why I never watched this. I think I would have liked this, but I don't know why I never watched it. Yeah, between 03 and 06. My favorite show was Dexter's Lab, and that ended in 03. I don't know why I didn't see this.
I never watched this, not at all.
Again, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think it. Yeah.
That's why. Don't
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
I didn't watch Kids WB. I watched Cartoon Network.
I didn't watch Kids WB. I watched CBBC and CITV. That was the UK channels over here.
All I know about CBBS is that they're the British channel that shows Bluey.
It shows what?
CBBS is they show Bluey in the UK the same way Disney Junior shows Bluey in the US, and Disney Plus shows Bluey around the Western world.
Well, CBBS is like the younger version. Like CBBC is like the older, like children version.
Okay. American Dragon is long.
So,
Or at least
American Dragon, I have the
started-
same... I unfortunately have the same opinion as a lot of other people. I did not like the art style change.
Ouch. It stars Zuko, so I don't know why I didn't watch this. It was on Disney Channel. Some of these shows I'm just shocked I didn't see. I guess certain shows appeal to me more than these did. I don't know why. They just did.
All I remember is that it was one of the few Disney TV shows that had a crossover with Lilo and Stitch.
Huh.
When Disney would do that stuff, make shows out of their freaking their traditional movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that era's dead.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch TV series also crossover with Recess and Impossible and what was the other one? I forget what.
Proud Family? Wasn't Proud Family on there as well, or no?
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I think Proud Family. Lilo and Stitch is the most crossed over on the show. Yeah, the 2000s they killed it with the crossovers, and then decades later they killed crossovers.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch had the most crossovers on its show. Yeah, it did.
I missed that era. Stuff like that makes me wish I was older, dude.
Like Recess is probably the most surprising one for them to cross over with.
Didn't they have an ugly art style?
An ugly art style?
For what?
If I remember correctly, Recess?
No, Recess was pretty
it was alright.
tame.
Wait, let me look it up.
No, Recess was like, you know, just generic like 90s animation kid show. Like it wasn't spectacular, but it was far from ugly.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, one of the voice actors passed away. I forgot who though. I think it was like the big character.
Yeah, Mikey. Yeah, the guy who voiced him passed away like years ago.
I'm pretty sure it was recent. Not super recent, but recent, like this decade, 2020.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right before COVID.
Damn. He's thinking Rugrats. Oh god, imagine Rugrats having a crossover
I
with a
liked
Disney
Rugrats.
show.
I liked. Well, no. Yeah. Rugrats style was. Yeah, but I liked Rugrats. I grew up. It ended shortly before I was born, but I liked Rugrats. Except Angelica, frick her. I hate you so much.
Yeah, Rugrats went on for like a decade and a half, as far as I know.
No, not that long. Well, they had the sequel series, but like the original show ended like in 04, right before I was born.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I thought the show started in 1990 and then it finished in like 2004. So that's like a decade and a half.
Almost. Yeah. August 11th, 1991 to August 1st, 2004. I remember Rugrat was the show that made me remember the Nick Splat logo vividly. Like I remember watching it, and I remember when Nick had the Splat logo before they changed the logo to what it is now. And I hate Angelica.
Who doesn't? You know.
I know, but she was so mean. I hated her.
You know what?
Mom, snap out of your confusion. Holy shit.
You know what's funny? I never watched the first Rugrats movie much, but I did remember watching Rugrats in Paris a lot. You know what's funny
That might have
because
been the more popular movie.
yeah, but you know what's funny is that they spend most of the time in like this Japanese theme park, and it's like isn't this supposed to be Rugrats in Paris? And it's like you're spending most of the time in this theme park that's themed after Japan. And it's like, okay,
Multiculturalism.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The
And,
people don't know or care.
And then the main villain's like henchman is voiced by John Lithgow.
Some of you
Who
may
voiced-
die, but
Yeah,
as a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
yeah.
And then they freaking rebooted it, you idiots. Chucky is his name, not Ducky. Ducky is the character from Land Before Time.
Yeah, Land Before Time, yeah.
Nuclear Crowd
guess
says,
he's
once again, we're
like
talking
powers.
cartoons. Nuclear Crowd says, once again, we're talking cartoons and Miharu is suffering. That's how we cope, bruh.
That's how we help her.
That's how we help her by changing the subject.
Yeah, Rugrats,
Sure.
Rugrats in Paris was always a movie I would rent out at the video store all the time. I don't know why, but it was a movie like whenever I go there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna rent Rugrats in Paris because it's a movie I already know I've seen before, so might as well rent it again, you know?
Quick obscure show. God, what did I grow up with? I don't know. Like I said, I grew up with Reboot. Fuck. I don't know. I can't think of off the top of my head. I do not know. Damn it! No, that's my best Pokemon.
Oh damn.
Miharu grew up in the era of reboot, and I grew up in the era of reboots to every show and every movie. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Gargoyles?
Aside
Yeah, I
from
love
DuckTales.
Gargoyles. I grew up with that too.
Aside from DuckTales, DuckTales reboot was good.
I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Gargoyles, so
I haven't seen it at all.
it's pretty much Disney's answer to like Batman the animated series in a way.
Oh. I think my friend told me about it a little bit, but other than that, yeah, I don't know nothing about it.
Okay, how about CW for kids shows? I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, if you start naming
What?
things from Kids WB, yes, CW4 Kids was a little after my time, but Kids WB was like my jam.
Wait, 4Kids comes from CW? Really? All I know about the CW is that they made a bunch of garbage superhero shows. The CW for kids and Toon's Eye was for first thing that pops up, older Gen Z. So people like close to my age, almost. But I didn't watch that.
Has anyone seen Cubics? Can't
Yes.
say I have.
Well, I've seen the first episode.
I'm actually gonna look that up, actually.
God, why do I feel so young?
Why do I feel so alienated? Because most of these shows I've never seen as a kid.
I have,
Apparently
but I feel like thinking, the thing is, it's weird, is like, you can obviously say, oh, you haven't seen them because you're not old enough. But on the other hand, I watched a bunch of older shows. Like, some shows here were mentioned came out in the 2000s, but I grew up with some shows that came out in the 90s because of reruns.
Hey, some random writer, thank you for the sub.
What the frick is Lunatics Unleashed?
Lunatics? Oh, Mark loves that show.
It's Looney Tunes combined with Dragon Ball Z, from what I know.
Yeah, that's a good way to
Again,
describe
kids-
it.
Again, Kids WB, which I didn't watch growing up, so I'm gonna be completely lost.
I've never watched an episode of that show, and even I know that. I think Lunatics Unleashed was like aired at the same time as like Duck Dodgers, like the TV show. It was around the 2000s, like Warner Brothers were still trying hard to like figure out what to do with the Looney Tunes characters, so they just did whatever.
Warner Brothers was trying to figure out what to do with the Looney Tunes characters. Well, we see how that played out in this timeline.
Yeah, and that's what I mean, it just got worse and worse.
Shout out Ketchup Entertainment.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's what happens after Mel Blanc died in 1989. So after that, the Looney Tunes just kind of, like Warner Brothers just had trouble knowing what to do after that
I got
with
it.
the character.
What if we mix Looney Tunes with Michael Jordan, and somehow it worked?
You know, that was based on like commercials from like the early 90s. Who'd you expect? Elmer Fudd?
That. Well, sad how like.
But hey,
What?
give us Lola Bunny, so there you go.
And that's all anyone freaking cares about. Space Jam wasn't that. Space Jam was pretty forgettable. Ooh, cute bunny girl that everyone cares about. All right, never mind. It's good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bad generations of bunny lovers until we got to Judy Hopps.
Oh yeah. And then there's the new movie Goat, which is like Zootopia crossed with Space Jam. I haven't seen it, but that's what I heard it's supposed to be.
I don't know if I would say that specifically. While it is, yeah, it's very much basketball based, I wouldn't say Space Jam. It's just a basketball with animals.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
People saw animals in basketball and thought, must be Space Jam.
You were expecting a Lola Bunny in there? Well, sorry, you ain't getting that.
Sorry, Bunny Sims, not this time. Survive off Sotovia too. Just so sad how back then cartoons was whatever, and then after like in the late 2010s it started to go downhill, and after COVID hit, it's just completely dead.
Yeah. Miharu got jumped by a sailor. Oh yeah.
This is stupid. What the? Why does the? What are the electric locks reset if I don't get the right one? Oh my god, there's another Pikachu? Oh my god.
Pikachu spawns, he never stops.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go? Yeah, I've heard of it. I never watched it though.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyper. Oh my god, that's like the longest title ever.
I've heard of that, didn't watch.
That's like the longest title I've seen. I'm gonna look that up.
No.
Super Robot. I thought it was like, I thought it was like related to like Super Monkey Ball or something.
Huh.
For a moment there, but Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Oh my god, that's like the longest title, or one of the longest titles you could think of for a TV show.
Or an English language TV show. Anime titles be ridiculous.
Alright, okay. It was done by Jetix, and it was September 9th to December 16th, 2006. If Wikipedia is anything to go by, which sometimes it isn't, because some people can just edit the information at their leisure.
I feel like lying about the dates is something really petty to do. Lying about the dates of a TV show being TV show ending and starting.
Yeah.
BRB again, I gotta fill my water bottle. I've been talking so much, my throat hurts.
Okay, no worries.
Oh my god, do I just have to get lucky? Like, what the hell is this puzzle?
This is a puzzle?
Like, what the hell is this luck-based?
The puzzle is simple, you suffer.
Chad, someone tell me how to do this. Like, is there, like, a trick to this?
The trick is, you suffer. The first switch is random, the second switch is adjacent to the first.
Adjacent?
Adjacent, sorry.
Okay. So, okay, there we go. So, by adjacent, do you mean like it could be one of the ones next to it, or like it's the one like on top of it, or like what do you mean? No, that didn't work. Left, right, up, or below, so it's still luck-based, no matter what.
Is that like a guessing game or something?
Back again.
Oh, welcome back, MC.
Thank you. Miharu, how long before you end? I'm curious.
I don't know. I really want to figure out this stupid puzzle first.
Sorry, but this puzzle is pure bull. Nuclear saying. The trainer should have hints. That should give you some leeway.
There we go. Got it. Ha!
Wait.
Woo. You like to save the game? Yeah, after that puzzle, of course.
Rapidly
Okay.
taps the spam button. Let's make sure it saves, dang it! You gotta take any chances.
Okay, buy another potion, I think.
Super potion, here we go.
Where's regular potion? I can't buy a regular potion. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Let's heal up. And then let me try this battle. I don't remember which Pokemon he has. I know he has a Raichu.
Alright guys, it's getting late over here, so I'll head off now so I can get some shut-eye. Alright,
Rest well, Marky.
Okay.
see you guys later. Have a nice
Later.
Have fun with the rest of your stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later. And that leaves us two.
Okay. He's on
The sound is
Voltorb.
getting louder. I think people are leaving. I think a bunch of people are leaving the stream now. Nuclear crowd. I think you and I are the only ones watching because it's just on my end. It says 2 people watching right now, and if you're commenting,
For
and I
me,
know
it
I have
says
open,
7.
That means we're the only ones watching. Really? I'm refreshing
Yeah.
it. It keeps saying 2. When was the last time you refreshed it?
Well, I mean, it usually just like I'm looking at my
It says 5 now.
at the
It says
chat.
5 now.
And,
It-
but
it
it's
says
like
5 now. Never mind.
okay, but no, but like it's like combining. It's combining from YouTube and Twitch.
Oh, okay. On my end, YouTube now says 5, but beforehand it said 2. So I'm assuming most people are watching on Twitch. Yeah, and since Monkey left, now the sound is gonna be a bit louder almost, because y'all know me, gamerless passion.
Use a super potion, you damn you! God, I hate gym leaders.
Nuclear crowd said, someone quick, do a boggle.
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 I guess someone did it.
Boggle.
Boggle.
Someone did it again.
There's a Raichu. I love Raichu, so cute. The least used Pokemon because of Pikachu. I know! It's stupid.
Well, when you have a copycat.
Well, it's not a copycat. Raichu is Pikachu's evolution.
Yeah, but Pikachu's cooler and cuter.
There are tons more
guessing that, 'cause
copycat Pikachus out there.
I'm just guessing that because I know nothing about Pokemon, but I know enough to know Pikachu is like the top dog of Pokemon, being the mascot and all. And I've never heard Raichu until right now.
Okay. I guess I need Flash to go through that cave, but that's an HM, and I'm not sure where I get that. But anyway, that's another gym leader down, another badge, 1.
Nuclear car competence. So, has anyone seen a cheeseburger with legs? I don't know. Ask Claudia with a chance of meatballs, too.
All right. That is going to do it for the stream.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, it is hot in here.
Someone comment. Yeah, nuclear. It's getting.
Yeah.
We got.
We're ending. I gotta order my dinner.
If you would like to join the server and
Go ahead.
Yeah. So if the funny thing is, yesterday or the day before when Chris was here, he was like, "Oh, we'll just do it like last time, where you'll say it and then you'll just follow me up and fix what I said wrong." But yeah. So hey. All right, guys. So if you would like to, I'm like stripping up now because I'm thinking of what Chris said. I get it. I get it. All right, I get it. It's a lot of pressure. So obviously, if you'd like to join this server, if you like to join Miharu's public server, it's in the description, right? Or no, the public server.
Yes.
So the public server's in the description. Also, you can support on Patreon and Ko-Fi and YouTube memberships. I forgot what the actually no, all if you support financially on any of those, then you get to be in this server. If you want to be in the voice chat, it's the $10 tier, or is it higher? I forgot.
If you want to be in the voice chat, it's 25 and up.
20. Okay, so $25 and up, be in the voice chat, and hopefully, normally it's like way more chaotic, but it was only me, Miharu, and another friend of ours, so it wasn't. But normally it gets chaotic, as noticed by the other streams. Miharu is on Blue Sky and other social media as well. She has a card, which is that in the description? No, it's not. But she's on Instagram, she's on Blue Sky, she's on other social medias, and you should really check out her other stuff. She's a really great voice actress, and I guess on my end to plug, she's in a short film of mine that'll be out very, very soon. So be on the lookout for that. All right, Miharu, finish what I said.
Okay. So anyway, yes. That's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you all so much for joining and all the gifted subs. That was very nice of you. Thank you so much. As always, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more casual gaming content. Yeah. $25 and I can join you guys again. Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. Like, only what... Like, so, let me just... let me just actually clear that up because it's a little confusing. So, that is for the chat in public streams like this, and only because I don't want it to be too cluttered. For just $1, the lowest tier, you could join the Discord, you could join all the, like, the normal voice chats when I do, like, the server streams and stuff. You can join all our watch parties. Like, yeah, all of that will be available for the lowest tier, and it's a fun time. I gotta figure out when the next watch party is.
You get 25 Miharus to be with us.
Yes, but the 25 Miharus is only to join in on the chaos of the voice chat on public streams.
Today it wasn't that chaotic, but it gets chaotic pretty quickly.
25 scarabs, yeah.
25 scarabs. Wow.
Yes, and join my public Discord. There's a link in the description below. And I'll see y'all next time. Until then, this is Miharu, signing off.
Bye-bye.